Can we move on, please?
Supernatural creatures have a set pecking order. On top are the ultra-powerful elementals.
That kind of talk really cheeses me off.
Demons, myself included, fall somewhere in the middle, just above specters. And the...
Wake with fear, tiny mortal!
And at the bottom, we find the lesser supernatural manifestations or sprites, like Wad.
Hey, I am not lesser. Ooh, piece of lint. Yummy.
Wad, you're made of leftover chewing gum.
It doesn't get much lesser than that.
I wasn't always. I'll have you know that before I was demoted, I used to be at the top of that stupid chart. It wasn't my idea. It was my friend Trisket.
Trisket?
Nickname, Triska Idecophobia. He was a pixie in charge of keeping people afraid of the number 13. He conned me into doing it. He was to blame, and he should have been demoted.
Oh, is that right?
So basically, we run up, bang the gong, and run away. Then, when she comes to the door, we're not there.
With the elementals? Highly doubtful, Wad. Elementals are supremely powerful, beyond good and evil.
The big kahunas.
Exactly.
Ectoplasmic mold that turns anything it touches into garbage. Why would sprites want to make that?
Uh-oh. We forgot a very important thing.
What's that?
That all the drones in a hive work for the same thing. Ah! A big hive kahuna.
Your days as a big cheese are over.
Put me back! I'm tiny! This is embarrassing.
Matsurathalu! Please point to the guilty parties if you see them in this courtroom.
They're the ones! I was in a frat house executing a legal and binding contract when these meddlers cut into my action.
Gulpy, tell us in your own words just how these mortals interfered.
I was just trying to do my job. Eat everything in sight, you know. When out of the blue, these mortals attacked me.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Maybe.
Hey, he built us all this cool hardware. Why ask questions?
You're probably right. But one of these days, we might want to think about investigating Professor Navarro. Guys, I think we have a new case. Investigating Professor Navarro.
You 4 kids have a lot of power. Use it responsibly. Help people.
Talk to them. They're the ones with the power.
And you're the brains. Never underestimate your importance. And I was like you, Demona.
How's that?
The brains, so to speak. The leader who pulled things together. Well, during the American Revolution, it was dangerous to speak out against the British government. Students at William and Mary College formed a secret club called Phi Beta Kappa, where they could safely gather and debate politics. It began in your grandmother's attic, Demona. We started as a horror novel fan club.
You'd better get your totem of spirit control ready to go.
My what?
What are you, an amateur? Everyone knows that when you summon a demon, you've got to have a totem of spirit control. Without it, he'll be free to wreak total destruction.
Don't worry, Jericho. Hal and Mary made this totem of spirit control. Without it, I'm a vampire. With it, I'm human. Well, almost human.
Wait a minute. You're that janitor who got his head lopped off by a ceiling fan back in the 60s.
It says she was only in one club. Huh.
The Mystery and Horror Book Club.
I remember them. Book club dedicated to Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, all those scary novelist types.